let me clarify something.
Okay.
And I said it in the last interview, and I'll say it again. We have very talented members in System of a Down. We have side projects. Some of them are great. Some of them are shit. And some of them are mediocre. And I include my own work in that, and there's some that's better than others. And I've had band members that have made several albums, and some are better than others, But what I was trying to say is the four of us together, the magic that comes out when we put those four ingredients into the soup, irrespective of who brings in the songs, who brings in the lyrics or anything else, cannot be duplicated or replicated by any one of us on our own. Everything that we do on our own it pales in comparison to what we do together. So I will reiterate this for those who like clickbait. Everything System members have done outside of System together, singularly, sucks in comparison to what we've done in System. If you don't agree with that, go fuck yourself. I don't give a shit. That's not my problem.
Yeah.
I don't care about what you think. I care about the truth. And the truth is, when you look at our 5 albums, that we only had 3 recording sessions to create those 5 albums, and you compare that to everything else each individual member has done, it's far superior and always will be. And guess what? If the 4 of us got together to make a new album, everything else that they've done since or after would pale in comparison to that, because you have my input, Shavo's input, Sergio's input, and Darren's input coming together. It's the best of everything that we have coming together. There's no room for mediocrity there, because there are too many talented people coming together to bring what they bring to the table. Not dissimilar to how great an NBA team is when you have a team working together to win, as opposed to the most talented person in the world being on a team surrounded by mediocrity. It's a great analogy to System. LeBron James needed other great players to win, and he still does today. No matter how good he is, no matter how good Jordan was, he didn't win until he had Pippen
and Rodman, and he had Steve Kerr, and he had all of it. He had everybody.
And the coach as well, Jackson, So that's the reality of it. Don't be offended, System of a Down members. You're all very talented. I have great admiration and respect for each of you, and I respect that you want to continue to make music and to go forward, irrespective of System working. But the bottom line is, we're better together than we are apart, and the sooner you come to terms with that, the better off you'll be. Now, I don't know if that'll ever happen. I don't really have a lot of faith that a new album will come out ever, with or without Serge, but if it does, I promise you it's going to be incredible.
Oh, you guys kick ass. You did. And I completely agree with all that. And you don't have to get along to be great as a team. Our team in Benghazi, we didn't like each other. We didn't get along, period. But we put our differences aside and we respect each other. And it was probably the best team I was ever on, because
hey, listen, man,
we were able to put our shit aside and get the job done and do it well, because all of the guys were talented, but we didn't like each other. And I think people forget that, especially you don't like each other, but you put that shit aside and you get the job done. And it's the best job.
You can have your fist fights. You can have your fist fights at the gym or the barracks.
Yeah.
But when you get into the shit, you'll die for each other.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
And that is the problem with System of a Down, is that certain members of my band forgot that. They forgot what got us here. They let their egos get a hold of them. Yeah. They let their sensitivities overtake their reason. To me, that's a bitch move, but whatever. I come from different stock, and I don't let past grievances affect what I do in the future. I'll work with anybody. I don't have to like you, but if you're the best person for me to work with, then I'll work with you.
You figure it out. That's being a man.
You figure it out.
It's being a fucking man. Yeah, you suck it up and you figure it out.
That is being a man. Not everybody's a man these days, guys. Not everybody's a man.
True.